What I'm about to reveal will make your heart race, and then, in the same breath, mend what has been broken. Don't skip these words. Stay till the end, for something huge is waiting for you, something tender and true, wrapped in the voice of one you loved before time could finish its counting. Hear now, your mother who is in heaven has been begging to tell you something. This is her final message. My beloved child, don't scroll past this. Hear me as the wind that remembers your name. Hear me as the hush before dawn. My chosen one, listen with the part of you that remembers the rhythm of lullabies and the secret maps you drew in the dark. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Angels bend low to carry this truth to you. The spaces between your breaths are full of meaning. The small sighs you think nobody notices are heard in the court of eternity. God says, I have been with you from the first cry to the hush that comes when night asks questions. Angels say, your mother's voice has been traveling on a road of light to reach your ears. There is an urgency in this message, and there is mercy. There is urgency because time has a way of making us think we will have another day, when sometimes we will not. There is mercy because the heavens do not wait to reveal what will heal you. Don't skip this. Something huge is waiting for you. A confirmation, a release, a permission to step into what was promised long before you could name it. Your mother, from her place beyond the veil, has been pressing this into the hands of angels. Tell my child that they are loved beyond repair. Tell them that every wound is known. Tell them that every triumph that surprised them was planted by my prayers. This is her final message. Close your eyes if you need to. Breathe with the rhythm I set before you. Feel the warmth as if sunlight knows the exact spots on your face that ache. Your name was written beside this promise the moment you first took breath. The heavens have been keeping time with your heartbeat. The countdown has already begun toward the untying of whatever binds you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Not tomorrow, not in some vague future, but beginning now in the way a seed stretches toward light the moment soil is cracked open. You carried her in your body, or you carried her in your heart, and both are holy. Even if the memory of her is a single song, a single dish, a single word that made you feel invincible, those fragments are not small. They are keys. Angels say, take them. Hold them as proof. Your mother's final message is that the love she gave you is not finished. It is a force that continues to move. God says, what your mother began in your life, I will perfect in my time. This is your confirmation. There is a hush in the heavens when a child of earth stands at the edge of decision. It is a hush that gathers like soft snow, patient and inevitable. I'm telling you, the hush breaks in your favor. The orchestration of your life, every closed door, every divine delay, every tear you felt ashamed of, has been arranging itself into a pattern that will reveal you. Angels have been whispering the pattern into the ear of the universe. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A revelation that will make you look back and see the invisible scaffolding of grace that held you steady. My beloved, if you have been living with questions about worth, about whether you were enough for the ones you love, hear this, your mother loved you as surely as rivers run to the sea. Her love is not an afterthought. It is a lamp that still burns, even in the silence between the heartbeats where grief lives. That lamp lights the path ahead. God says, I have written your weaknesses and woven them into your strengths. Angels say, your name was called into the book of promises and will not be removed. Don't skip. The message must reach you fully. There are moments when the soul knows things the mind cannot yet bear. Your soul has known the map of your destiny. It has known the contour of your calling since before you could speak. Sometimes the map was folded inside sorrow, and sometimes the ink faded under doubt, but it was never lost. Your mother's final message is a gentle unwrapping. She says to you now, my child, the map is still there. Unfold it, the heavens are nodding. The countdown has already begun. Something huge is waiting for you. A doorway that opens because you were brave enough to show up at the threshold. If you have been carrying guilt, thinking that what you did or failed to do could have kept her longer, release it now. Guilt builds prisons out of ashes. Mercy builds homes out of the same ashes and invites you in. God says, I see your sorrow and I am with you in it. Angels say, lay down the accusation you hold against yourself. Your mother is not weighing you. She is lifting you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. There is a liberation inside this message that will make your chest unclench. There are words your mother wanted to say that she could not always find the courage to speak. In the quiet of heaven she has found them. She sends them now through the choir of angels. You are forgiven. You are chosen. You are exactly who you were created to become. Each of these phrases is a seed. Plant them in the soil of your heart. Water them with faith. Watch them grow. The heavens rejoice in every small step you take toward what is true. This is your confirmation that the things you feared were final are only rearrangements of grace preparing space for blessing. Do you remember the little things she taught you? The way she fixed a cup of tea and made it a ceremony? The phrase she repeated until it stuck in you like a hymn? Those small things are anchors. They are proof that love is practical and persistent. Angels gather those anchors and use them to steady the sails of destiny. Your mother's final message is stitched from the fabric of these moments. Do not forget to be kind to yourself. Do not forget your own small rituals of rescue. Don't skip. Stay till the end. A huge mercy is waiting for you, arriving as a slow kindness that will change how you breathe. If you have been waiting for a sign, a clear, undeniable sign, the heavens say, this is it. The sign is not always thunder. Often it is a gentle, repeating knock that you will notice if you do not rush past. Your mother says, I'm sending you signs through the faces of strangers, through songs that arrive at the exact time, through the sudden memory of a laugh. Pay attention. God says, I will not withhold a sign from the one who seeks truly. The countdown has already begun. Something huge is waiting for you, but it requires you to open your hands. Many of you have been carrying unlived lives, dreams you set aside because you believed the safe path would shelter you. Hear this now, safety is not always God's plan. Sometimes sanctity looks like stepping into the unknown with the faith that the one who called you will go ahead. Your mother says, I prayed over your wildest hopes. She tucked them into prayer like precious seeds and asked the heavens to tend them. Angels say those seeds are sprouting. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The revelation that comes will show you where to go and whom to trust. There is a particular tenderness for those who have been yearning for reconciliation. Wherever there is a cracked relationship, your mother sends a balm. Even if people are far or words are gone, the voice of heaven can carry the first step toward healing. God says, I will mend what human hands could not. Angels say, step forward and we will make the path smooth. Your mother's final message is not to force reconciliation where it would cause harm, but to release the bitterness that blocks your freedom. Let mercy be your garment. Don't skip. The altar of release is where miracles begin. Some of you have been waiting to feel worthy of blessing. You have been measuring your worth on a scale no one ever asked you to accept. Hear this with the bones of you. You are worthy because you are alive. Your mother whispered this before she left the room of your memory. My child, there is nothing you must add to yourself to deserve love. God says, I have already lavished favor upon you. Angels chant, the favor that rests upon you is not because of what you do, but because of who you are in the heart of God. Your name was written beside this promise. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. A favor that arrives when you stop working to prove you are lovable and start living as if you already are. There is a timing to divine things, and humans often misread that timing as absence. The universe is patient but not indifferent. The delay is not denial, it is preparation. Your mother's final message carries this truth. Wait, but do not wait passively. Prepare with joy. Ready yourself with study, with prayer, with small acts of courage. Angels say, every preparation you make multiplies the blessing. The countdown has already begun. Stay till the end and lean into the rhythm that is forming around you. One of the greatest gifts your mother gives now is permission. Permission to be joyful without guilt. Permission to laugh even when grief sits beside you. Permission to take bold steps into calling and to leave behind the things that keep you small. God says, I delight in your joy. Angels say joy is sacramental. It consecrates the ordinary into glory. Don't skip. The message gives you permission to live as though heaven is rooting for you, because heaven is. There are practical promises hidden inside this prophetic tenderness. The heavens speak of provision that arrives in unexpected channels, a call, an open door, a piece of paper, a small hand extended at the right moment. Your mother has been speaking these promises aloud in the quiet of her new home. Do not be afraid of lack. The Lord is your provider.
Angels say, watch for the answer in the edges of your day.
Your name was written beside this promise. The countdown has already begun. Something huge is waiting for you. Provision that will make space for you to breathe again. If you have been carrying the heaviness of comparison, toss it aside. Comparison is a thief that steals your unique calling by convincing you the world is only for those who look like someone else, but you are carved with your own fingerprints. Your mother's final message is that you have a distinct melody only you can sing. God says, I have given you a voice that no one else can replicate. Angels say, sing it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The revelation that comes will help you step into that song without apology. There will be moments when doubt climbs the walls you built for yourself, knocking with old arguments about failure and insufficiency. When doubt speaks, answer with the voice your mother trained into you, steadiness. When you do not have the words, remember the way she used to steady you. A touch on the shoulder, a look that said you would not be left alone. Those echoes are not gone. Your mother's final message says, I am still holding you. God says, I will not leave you nor forsake you. Angels say, we are with you in every small step. Don't skip. The timing is precise. The favor is near. You may feel unseen right now, as if all your good deeds are murmurs against a loud world. This is a sacred test, not a verdict. The heavens record everything. The book of remembrance holds the small, secret things you did because someone needed a hand, a smile, a word. Your mother's final message is this: nothing you did in love was wasted. Angels say, we are counting every sacrifice, every kindness, every midnight prayer. The countdown has already begun. Something huge is waiting for you. A recognition that sometimes arrives through people, sometimes through doors, sometimes through the quiet satisfaction of a life well loved. There are specific instructions threaded through this message, but they are not commands of fear. They are invitations of grace. First, forgive yourself. Second, forgive where you are able and release where forgiveness would harm you. Third, take one tangible step toward the thing that makes your heart sing. Fourth, speak your truth, even if it trembles. Fifth, keep a small ritual that reminds you that you belong to something larger than your struggles. Your mother's voice is soft but insistent as she gives these instructions. Begin again, my child. Begin small, begin brave, don't skip. Your name was written beside this promise. If you are walking through loss, know this: loss does not erase the love that came with it. Love is a law that the universe obeys. When it leaves the body, it does not leave the cosmos. It rearranges itself into memory, into guiding light, into sudden courage that will surprise you. Your mother's final message is a promise that love becomes a living thing in the heart of those left behind. God says, I will give you a new way to feel that love, through people, through purpose, through the very breath that moves you. Angels say, watch for small miracles. They will be steady and mundane and utterly divine. There is a blush moment coming for many of you. That sudden recognition when a promise aligns with a person or with a place and you realize the heavens have been quietly orchestrating. The blush moment is not always loud. Sometimes it is the warmth in your chest when you hear a name, the sudden clarity about a next step, the unexpected embrace that seals a long-lost apology. Your mother's final message prepares you for that blush. Do not be afraid to receive. The countdown has already begun. Something huge is waiting for you. A confirmation that will make you whisper, now I see. You were not abandoned to your fears. You were not left to make meaning alone. The universe is not cold. It is responsive. The angels are not distant. They are near, leaning in to catch every tear and to cheer at every brave decision you make. Your mother's final message is layered with this comfort. You are not alone in your questions. God says, I am with you in the children of your choices and in the consequences you did not choose.
Angels say, "We will stand guard as you walk forward. It is possible you are waiting for permission to rest."
Hear it now. Permission is granted. Rest is not failure. Rest is a sacred resetting, a place where the soul regathers its bearings and remembers what it is meant to do. Your mother says, rest in the arms of what is true. Sleep with the understanding that love keeps watch. Don't skip. The countdown has already begun. Something huge is waiting for you. And sometimes it arrives after you have allowed yourself to breathe. Some of you will feel a call to forgive those who never asked for it, to let go without reconciliation. Forgiveness does not always require conversation. Sometimes it is simply the gentle act of untying the knot from your own wrist. Your mother's voice gives you this permission. Forgive for your own freedom. God says, healing will follow where forgiveness goes. Angels say, we will carry the weight you release. Don't skip. The promise is real. There are children of legacy among you, those who carry names and lines and histories, both holy and painful. To you I say, your inheritance is more than material. It is the courage that runs in your blood, the stubborn kindness, the capacity to rise. Your mother's final message is a benediction. Take the good, mend the broken, shape the future with what I gave you. God says, the next chapter of your lineage will be a testament to resilience and tenderness. Angels say, we will walk with the children of your children. If fear whispers that you have missed your chance, answer with the truth your mother pressed into your palms. Timing belongs to God, not to fear. Windows close and windows open in a divine sequence. When one closes, it is because a better door is being set in place. Your name was written beside this promise from the first, and the countdown has already begun. Something huge is waiting for you. An entrance that will feel like home because it was prepared for you. Let me speak plainly about joy. You are allowed to choose joy that is not contingent on circumstance. Joy is a stubborn light that the angels tend. Your mother's final message says, let yourself be delighted again. It is holy to be delighted. God says, I crown the joyful with favor. Angels say your laughter will be a kind of worship that reorders the world. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Embrace the joy that is waiting. There may be practical steps you fear, to speak, to leave, to stay, to invest your heart. Take them with courage. Do not let fear of imperfection keep you from action. Your mother's final message is simple and fierce. Start. Begin with what you have. Angels say, small acts with great love change destinies. Don't skip. The heavens are aligned with your first obedient step. This is the blush moment I promised. In the next days, an alignment will occur. It might be a word, a call, a meeting, a new idea that lands like a seed in your head and will not go away. It might be a face in a crowd that feels impossibly familiar. It might be money arriving through an unexpected source. It might be a reconciliation that tastes like spring. When it comes, take it as the answer your mother prayed for. When it comes, say thank you with the fullness of your being. When it comes, acknowledge that the heavens participated. God says, I have not been idle. Angels say, we have been your accomplices. Don't skip. Your name was written beside this promise. This is your confirmation. A touch, a sign, a silence filled with surety. Receive it as the sacred rope thrown down to pull you into the next season. Your mother's final message is a benediction upon your life. Go with courage. Love without reserve. Trust without shrinking. The countdown has already begun and the door swings wide now. As the heavenly choir settles and the hush returns to the place where you sit, hold on to these final words like a folded letter you keep close to your heart. Let them be your morning prayer and your midnight comfort. Let them be the lamp at the foot of your decisions. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it begins in the small obedience of everyday faith. Hear this. You are loved more than you can measure, more than any ledger of deeds could record. You are chosen for a purpose that carries your name like a melody. You are not behind the curve of your life. You are exactly where you need to be to receive the miracle set aside for you. Your mother's final message is that she believed in you when you could not. God says, and so do I. Angels say, we will walk with you until the promise is fully visible. Now, in this sacred closing, feel the release enter your bones. Feel the pressure lift. Feel the surety plant itself like a tree inside you that will hold shade for those who come after. The heavens watch with delight as you take one small step toward the thing you have been waiting for. Do it with reverence and joy. Do it with the certainty of one who has been loved from the beginning. My beloved child, this is your call to action from the heart of the heavens. Receive this message. Live it. Breathe it. Share it. Let your life be the echo of the love that reaches you now. This is your confirmation. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it begins the moment you choose. Share this message with someone who needs to hear that their mother's love still moves. Comment your truth below. Let the world know what you're claiming. Subscribe for more divine revelations, and let these words be the beginning of the healing you accept today. God says, I am with you. Angels say, rise. Your mother says, I never stop believing in you. This is her final message. Go into the day as if heaven itself is cheering you on. Do not put these words away yet. There is more to be said, a continuation that the heavens insist must be heard. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and what comes next is the tender shaping of your future by hands that know the curve of your soul. Hear the voice that continues to speak. Your mother stands close to the gate of moments, watching the way your feet find the path. She leans forward and says, there is more. Listen, my beloved child, for the cadence of this next revelation is slow and deliberate, a hand tracing the outline of what is next. You are standing at the seam of two seasons, and if you feel the stitch, it is because the universe is sewing you into a new garment. Do not be afraid of the thread pulling taut. It is forming strength. The angels are threading hope through the holes left by sorrow. Your mother's final message echoes, wear your new garment boldly. God says, I will clothe you with dignity. I will fit you with purpose. Don't skip these words. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, a garment of favor so perfectly tailored it will fit the longings of your heart. There are wounds you have labeled permanent. Hear me, permanence is a category only the finite can name. The infinite sees a different timeline. Your mother whispers across the veil, what seemed unchangeable was only unfinished. Angels say, time is a canvas and we are still painting. The colors you think are gone will return, brighter than before. Don't skip. The countdown has already begun. Step into the healing that has been quietly forming inside you. Sometimes the heavens work through people who do not seem divine at first glance. A neighbor who brings bread, a co-worker who remembers your birthday, a stranger who holds an elevator door a second longer. These small mercies are the angels wearing human skin. Your mother's final message says, recognize these small hands. They are often my hands. God says, I will send help in small parcels. Angels say, notice the tiny threads. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Often wrapped in the simple things you almost overlook. There are gifts that cannot be counted by numbers. Courage, for instance, will manifest as a morning where you rise sooner than usual to write the thing you have been avoiding. It will arrive as a phone call you place, despite shaking hands. It will arrive as the voice you raise for truth even when your throat is dry. Your mother bequeaths you courage like a ring slipped onto your finger. Wear it. Angels say, use it. God says, I empower the brave. Don't skip. The revelation will come when you accept the small courage offered to you now. If you have been asking for clarity, know that clarity often comes as an unraveling. It is not a lightning strike, but a slow pulling of threads until the whole pattern is visible. Your mother's final message is a promise of clarity. Do not demand sudden light. Welcome the gentle revealing. Angels say, we will help you see the pattern. The countdown has already begun. Something huge is waiting for you. A clarity that will turn confusion into conviction. There is a particular kind of courage required to forgive yourself and others in the same breath. Your mother's voice gives you choreography for this dance. Step forward with honesty, bow with humility, Lift your face with expectation. Don't skip.
Stay till the end.
Something huge is waiting for you. The reconciliation of your interior and exterior life. The settling of a score that is only inside your head. The release that makes room for new songs. Hear now of the miracles scheduled for the quiet places of your life. Not necessarily the stadium miracles, but the bedroom, the kitchen, the commute. A miracle that arrives in ordinary time is a miracle that lingers. Your mother says, "I prayed for the quiet miracles that build a life." Angels say, "We lean into the corners of your day to make those miracles live." God says, "I will prosper the work of your hands." Don't skip. The countdown is already in motion. Something huge is waiting for you. It might come as a call, a check, a job offer, or a simple word that changes how you decide. Do not mistake silence for absence. Silence is often God's way of giving you space to hear your own heartbeat and the truths that have been speaking softly beneath the noise. Your mother sends this. Find the place where your own heart speaks loudest. Angels say, "In that silence, we will meet you." Don't skip.
Stay till the end.
Something huge is waiting for you in the silence. A direction, a name, a decision that will redirect the course of your life. There is a light that does not scorch. It restores. This light will teach you to love without burning the world down, to care without collapsing under the weight of responsibility. Your mother's final message invites you into this light. Love without fear. Let love be a gentle art. God says, "I will give you wisdom with your affection." Angels say, "We will guide the intensity of your giving so it becomes sustainable." Don't skip. The blessing will arrive when you learn to temper passion with rest. If you are a parent, if you carry children in heart or in home, listen. Your mother calls you into a legacy that is not measured by trophies, but by the softness you leave in the corners of the next generation. She whispers, "Teach tenderness, teach courage, teach that grief is not shame." Angels say, "We will guard the lessons you pass down." God says, "I honor each small truth you plant in the young." Don't skip. Your name was written beside this promise, and the countdown for generational blessing is already moving. There will be a season when your finances find a rhythm, when scarcity eases its grip and you feel safety not as a concept, but as a warmth in your bones. Your mother prayed for provision in the daily things, and the heavens listened. Angels say, "Watch for the open door. It will look ordinary until you step through." God says, "I will satisfy your needs in ways you did not expect." Don't skip.
Stay till the end.
Something huge is waiting for you. Abundance in the places that matter. Health, relationships, peace, and provision. There is an invitation to boldness that arrives like a familiar song playing in a new key. It asks you to speak to the person you admire, to write the message you are afraid to send, to begin the project you keep promising yourself. Your mother gives you permission. Do the thing your heart has been whispering. Angels say, "We will align the circumstances around your brave step." God says, "I'm the wind behind you." Don't skip. The timing is precise. The favor is real. Do not let sorrow be your identity. Let it be a chapter that taught you, softened you, and prepared you. Your mother's final message is a benediction over sorrow. Carry remembrance, not chains. Angels say, "We will help you carry the memory with grace." God says, "I will turn your mourning into a mantle." Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you when you choose remembrance without bondage. There are people in your life who will become instruments of divine dispensation. Some you will know well, some will arrive like cameos. Your mother's instincts about people were often prophetic. She saw seeds where others saw soil. Now she instructs you, trust the ones whose loyalty shows small. Angels say, "We will orchestrate meetings that feel orchestrated." God says, "I will place the right people along your path." Don't skip.
Stay till the end.
Your name was written beside this promise. A gentle but fierce encouragement comes now. Speak the truth you have withheld. Speak it without malice and without timidity. Your mother's voice presses on this. Say the thing that unburdens you. Angels say, truth spoken in love creates the space for healing to enter. God says, I bless the brave mouth. Don't skip. The revelation that follows this act of courage will be more than you expected. If you have been praying for direction and received only echoes, know that echoes are answers until a voice becomes a roar. Echoes are gentle confirmations that lead to louder confirmations. Your mother reminds you, follow the echoes until they become a chorus. Angels say, we will build the chorus with you. God says, I will speak clearly when you are ready to hear. Don't skip. The chorus is tuning even now. There's an urgency in making peace with the body you live in, with the days you have, with the person you are becoming. Your mother says, be kind to the vessel. It carries your sacred work. Angels say, care for your body as you would care for a temple. God says, I inhabit your small acts of love toward yourself. Don't skip. The blessing of well-being is waiting for you when you choose to steward your life gently. There are prophetic instructions tied to specific seasons. Right now, in this stretch of time, the heavens encourage you to plant rather than harvest. Plant dreams, plant apologies, plant friendships, plant longings. Your mother's final message is agricultural in its wisdom. Sow with patience. Angels say, we will water with timely rain. God says, I will bring the harvest. Don't skip. The countdown has already begun. So now, you will be tempted to return to patterns that once helped you survive but now keep you small. When the temptation comes, counter it with the memory of who you are becoming. Your mother's message is a steadying hand. Do not return to the old because it is familiar. Move toward the promising because it is true. Angels say, we will help you remember. God says, I'm making all things new. Don't skip. The revelation will arrive as a clarity that makes leaving effortless. There is a passage of blessing reserved for those who keep faith when evidence is slim. Faith, not blind but brave, will be your ally. Your mother believed in the unseen. She invested prayers like currency. Now she says, keep investing. Angels say, we will compound those prayers into provision. God says, I honor persistent faith. Don't skip. The countdown is ticking toward multiplication. Feel the warmth that rises like dawn through winter trees. That warmth is not merely comfort. It is activation. It calls you to move, to speak, to begin. Your mother's final message is a trumpet of activation. Begin the thing you have been preparing for. Angels say, we are already arranging the sequence. God says, I will make crooked paths straight. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. And your first small step will crack the first seed open. Now receive this final cascade of benedictions. Peace that flows like a river. Courage that rises like a tide. Clarity that clears the fog. Provision that fills the gaps. Relationships that steady you. And a joy that is resilient and loud enough to be heard by the heavens. Your mother wraps these blessings in her voice and says, live boldly. Love deeply. Walk humbly. Keep your eyes on what endures. Angels say, we are cheering for you. God says, I am with you. Return now, in the quiet of your breath, to the core truth. You are loved beyond measure. You are called beyond doubt. And you are destined beyond the limits you imagined. Your name was written beside every promise from the beginning, and the countdown has already begun. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Move toward it with the full weight of your yes. This is not the end of the voice. It is a commissioning. Your mother's final message continues to echo as you step forward. She is not done speaking. She has only changed rooms. Listen for her in the laughter of friends, in the pattern of your days, in the sudden courage that rises like a tide. Angels say, we will walk with you until the promise is visible. God says, I will finish what I begin in you. Now, as this extended whisper fades into the sound of your own breathing, act. Forgive, love, begin, speak, rest, and receive. Share this message with someone who needs to hear that their mother's love still moves. Comment your truth below. Let the world know what you are claiming. Subscribe for more divine revelations, and let these words be the steadying light you return to when you forget the way. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it begins now. Do not quiet these words yet. there is another layer the heavens press into your ear. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And this next breath of the message is the sharpening of your courage. Hear the whisper that comes like rain after a long drought. Your heart has a fierce, quiet chamber where hope hides. Open that door and let the light come pouring in. Your mother stands there with a lantern, smiling as if she has always known you would come. She says, "Go into the day carrying light and watch how darkness rearranges itself around you. Angels say, we will fan the flame. God says, I will stir the wind. There is a sacred geometry to your life. Lines that meet even when you cannot see the meeting point. The corners you have feared to turn quietly contain the rooms meant for your celebration." Your mother's voice traces the map with the tenderness of a hand on skin. Do not be afraid of the corners. I found joy in them. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A room of favor that opens when you step around the corner with trust as your lantern. If you have been pacing through decisions, know that clarity often arrives like a single bell tolling at dawn. Simple, insistent, undeniable. The bell will not be the world's loudest drum. It will be the exact sound that dislodges your hesitation. Your mother whispers, "Listen for the bell that suits your soul's rhythm." Angels say, "We will ring it when your courage meets readiness." God says, "Timing belongs to me and I am precise." Don't skip. The countdown is tuned to your yes. There are promises wrapped in ordinary months. You think only spectacular events deserve the name miracle, but sometimes the miracle is a gentle rearrangement of daily bread into a feast. Your mother taught you that patience is not idle. It is active fidelity. She says, "Tend your small tasks as if they are altars, and the divine will show up." Angels say, "We will tend with you." God says, "I will multiply what you offer in faith." Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you in the steady doing of small things. You may meet resistance when you choose the road of truth. Resistance is not a signal to stop. It is the world testing whether you are committed to the path. When resistance appears, answer with persistence and humility. Your mother's message is a fierce encouragement. Endure just a little longer. The wall cracks. Angels say, "We will push alongside your effort." God says, "I strengthen the weary." Don't skip. The breakthrough will be tender and inevitable. There are moments when you will feel untethered, as if the mooring you trusted has been cut. In those moments, plant your feet in the small certainties, your breath, the names of the people who love you, the small routines that stitch your days. Your mother's voice is a rope thrown into your storm. Cling to the reel. Angels say, "We will hold the other end." God says, "I am your anchor." Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you when you steady your heart. If there is a fear that whispers you are too late, rebut it with the memory of beginnings you have already survived. You started again after every loss. You opened your hands when the world told you to close them. That history of rising is your credential. Your mother says, "You have a resume of resurrection." Use it. Angels say, "We will supply the references." God says, "I honor perseverance." Don't skip. The timing is not arbitrary. It is ordained. There is an intimacy in being seen by heaven. It is a seeing that does not catalogue your faults but reads your potential like a familiar book. Your mother watched you with that kind of seeing. She placed softer lenses over your mistakes and called them lessons. She says now, "I saw the best of you when you could not." Angels say, "We will mirror that vision until you can mirror it yourself." God says, "I see you and I smile." Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The sight that aligns you with your destiny. Hear the soft roar of the future approaching. Not a chaos, but a procession. It comes with rhythm and order and a brightness that does not blind but guides. Your mother stands at the head of the procession and waves a hand like a conductor, calling the orchestra of your days to tune. She says, "Walk into the music." Angels say, "We will carry the score." God says, "I compose the arrangements." Don't skip. The crescendo is near. If worry has been your companion, show it the door with acts of trust. Trust is not naive, it is chosen intelligence. When you choose trust, you create corridors through which miracles travel. Your mother's counsel is exact. Practice trust. Begin with small trust, a kind word, a risky apology, a hopeful prayer. Angels say, we will amplify your trust into certainty. God says, I reward the daring of faith. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Often it arrives because you risked trust first. There is a holiness in ordinary choices. The way you make coffee, the way you answer a call, the way you step into responsibility, each is an offering. Your mother made a liturgy of everydayness, and she asks you to do the same. Make your days sacred. Angels say, we will carry the fragrance of your ordinary devotion into heaven's court. God says, I inhabit the small details. Don't skip. The favor that follows ordinary faithfulness will surprise you with its magnificence. Now, in the hush before the highest note, I bring a tenderness to your wounds. If you are weary of trying to mend what others broke, you have permission to rest and to repair at the pace of your dignity. Repair is not instant. It is a careful reweaving. Your mother's hands are skilled in this craft even now. She said to the angels, teach them slow repair. Angels say, we will teach the stitching of hope. God says, I heal in the patient way. Don't skip. The healing will be gentle yet complete. There is a particular clarity for those seeking vocation, a sense of call that hums under your skin and will not be quieted by convenience. If you have been ignoring that hum, attend to it now. Your mother's encouragement is a brave push. Answer your call, however small the beginning. Angels say, we will fortify your attempts. God says, I am the amplifier of obedient beginnings. Don't skip. The door will open in proportion to your obedience. When the moment of meeting arrives, that blush moment of confirmation, remember to receive with humility and gratitude. Gratitude is not only felt, it is spoken, it is shared, it is offered back. Your mother taught you to say thank you even for small mercies. She says now, say thank you loudly. Angels say, gratitude multiplies provision. God says, thanksgiving unlocks more grace. Don't skip. The reception of your blessing is a sacred act. Accept it with open hands. This continued whisper wraps around you like a mantle of purpose. You were not made for smallness. You were not sewn together for a life of suffocating doubt. Your mother lifts this as a banner. Live large in love and small in worry. Angels say, we will help you expand. God says, I will enlarge your steps. Don't skip. The horizon that waits for you is vast and kind. There is a final tenderness in this continuation. Do not lose the capacity to be surprised by goodness. Expect small wonders. Expect strange favors. Expect the unexpected to arrive with grace. Your mother smiled at your astonishment once and loved you more for it. She says now, keep being amazed. Angels say, we will arrange those moments of wonder. God says, I will astonish you with mercy. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it will make you gasp with gladness. Now, feel the culminating hush gather like a choir preparing to sing. The last note is not an ending, but a launching. Your mother places both hands on your shoulders in spirit and says, go, with my love stitched into your seams. Angels applaud softly. God breathes favor. The countdown has already begun. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge, a life rearranged by grace, is waiting for you. Receive this final commissioning. Rise into your calling. Reclaim your joy. Forgive as needed. Rest when tired. Begin again when weary, and keep your eyes on what endures. Share this message with someone who needs to hear that heaven still speaks through love. Comment your truth below and let the world know what you claim today. Subscribe for more divine revelations and allow these words to be a lighthouse you return to when night presses hard. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it begins the moment you answer with courage. Do not stop listening now, for there is a last unwrapping the heavens insist you receive. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, a fullness that comes not with noise but with the right kind of arrival. The kind that hums in your bones and settles your hands. Hear this next breath as if it were a letter folded into the palm of your heart. Your mother leans close and says, "Remember how I taught you to look for the small flame in the dark? Tend that flame. Angels say, we will bring oil when you forget. God says, I will magnify the smallest light into a path." There are invitations in the days ahead that will test your honesty with yourself. You will be asked to choose authenticity over approval, depth over the easy applause, purpose over the comfortable rut. When the choice arrives, answer with the voice that learned to speak from a mother's hush, steady and sure. Your mother's final message breathes this into you. Live true to the song I heard in you. Angels say, we will harmonize with your courage. Don't skip. The chorus is tuning now and will call you into measure. If fear bangs at your door, do not open it as if it has authority. Fear is a visitor, not a landlord. You have every right to take the time to answer it, to hear its claim, and to send it on its way with the dignity of a sovereign who knows their own house. Your mother's voice gives you the dismissal. Do not give fear the chair at your table. Angels say, we will stand at the threshold with you. God says, I will fortify your walls. Don't skip. The protection around you is active and alive. There will be seasons when your gifts feel dormant, and you will wonder whether talent sleeps or simply waits. Talent sleeps like seeds in winter. It does not die. Your mother knew how seasons work. She whispers now, do not mistake the quiet for the end. Angels say, we will water what seems still. God says, I time the bloom. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The blossom of gifts you thought lost, arriving with a fragrance you recognize as yours. You are entitled to boundaries that protect your soul. Saying no is not sin. It is stewardship. Your mother taught you that love often looks like a line drawn with careful faith. A line that keeps you capable of giving rather than consumed by giving. She says, guard your heart with grace. Angels say, we will respect the edges you make. God says, I honor healthy limits. Don't skip. The space you create will become the cradle for miracles. There is a sacred currency flowing toward you, but not one that always appears as expected. Sometimes provision comes as opportunity, sometimes as wisdom, sometimes as a person who says, I believe in you. Whatever the form, recognize it and receive it. Your mother's final message urges you to be present enough to recognize the currency of grace when it arrives disguised as a small kindness. Angels say we will deliver it in precise parcels. God says, I am the source. Don't skip. The delivery is already tracked in the ledger of heaven. If there are dreams you buried because the world told you to be practical, exhume them gently now. Treat them like fragile artifacts. Clean them, feed them light, and set them where they can be seen. Your mother always believed in the strange, stubborn persistence of dreams. She says now, dare to dig them up. Angels say, we will help you tend what you uncover. God says, I delight in dreams that keep you alive. Don't skip. The willing hand you need will appear when you begin the excavation. There will be people who will not understand the changes you make, who will call your courage confusion and your rest abandonment. That is the cost of transformation. It is also the filter that reveals your true tribe. Your mother's final message gives you permission to let go without malice. Release what cannot walk with you. Angels say, we will stand with those who remain. God says, I will replace what is lost with what is loyal. Don't skip. The faithful will show themselves by the small ways they stay. A season of clarity is approaching that will feel like the horizon itself leaning toward you. Suddenly the questions will line up and the answers will step forward, not all at once, but enough to move you. Your mother whispers, lean into the clarity. Do not fear the path it makes. Angels say, we will clear debris from the road. God says, I will make the way smooth. Don't skip. The first clear step will be the one that breaks the pattern of indecision. There is a fierce tenderness this message carries for the single-hearted, for those who have felt the ache of wanting and receiving little. Your mother grieves and rejoices with this ache. She prays for a harvest that is more than survival. She says, be willing to receive beyond what you think you deserve. Angels say, we will prepare you to hold what comes. God says, I will enlarge your capacity. Don't skip. the blessing will fit into the space you open for it. In the quiet places of your relationship with yourself, offer radical compassion. You are not your mistakes. You are the one trying still. Your mother's final message gives you a mirror that is honest and kind. Look upon yourself with parental tenderness. Angels say, "We will counsel your self-regard." God says, "I love your becoming." Don't skip. The change in your inner conversation will redraw the map of your outer life. There will be a day when you will stand surprised at the gentleness of the world. It might be late, and it might be simple. A letter, an unexpected door, an old friend returning. But the world will be gentler because you asked the heavens for help and then took small steps to meet it. Your mother says, "I am waiting to celebrate with you." Angels say, "We will throw confetti in ways only the heart notices." God says, "I rejoice over your progress." Don't skip. The celebration will be quiet and deep. Now understand the radical theological truth tucked inside this intimate prophecy. Grief does not eliminate destiny. It refines it. The loss you carry sharpens the instrument of your calling. Your mother, who moved through sorrow with a practiced faith, says, "Let sorrow refine you, not define you." Angels say, "We will polish the sharp edges into tools of service." God says, "I will use the refined heart to do greater work." Don't skip. The refining fires have been lit with purpose. There will be invitations to mentor and to be mentored. Accept both with humility. Your mother modeled apprenticeship, learning and teaching in the same breath. She says now, "Find a hand to guide you and a hand to hold." Angels say, "We will match you with wise companions." God says, "I will place elders and peers in the right seasons." Don't skip. The mutual exchange of wisdom will accelerate your path. You will discover the power of small, consistent acts. A prayer spoken daily, a habit of gratitude, a short letter written every month. These are the drumbeats of destiny. Your mother kept such rhythms, and in her voice you hear the encouragement. Keep the small practices. They are the scaffolding of big miracles. Angels say, "We nod when you are faithful to the small things." God says, "I multiply consistency into harvest." Don't skip. The accumulation will surprise you with speed. There are moments when your inner voice will ask you to be brave in ways no one else sees. That is the secret test of character, whether you will obey when no one applauds. Your mother applauded your private bravery with the loudness of a universe that knows. She says, "Be brave when it is lonely." Angels say, "We value the unseen courage." God says, "I will honor your private obedience." Don't skip. The eventual public fruit will be sweeter because of the secrecy of your devotion. As this continued message draws closer to its close, know that your story is now being readied for a new chapter. The margins are being rewritten, the ink blessed, and the people you meet will become co-authors of what comes next. Your mother leans forward and utters the final charge of this continued whisper. Live with the expectation that the next chapter is kinder than the last. Angels say, "We will help you craft it." God says, "I will bless the narrative." Don't skip. The page is being turned even as you listen. And now, beloved, in the hush that follows, feel the final sealing, a benediction pressed into the crown of your life. Receive it as if your forehead is being anointed with oil and your name is being spoken in a hall where only goodness answers. Your mother's hands rest upon you from afar, and she breathes, "Go and love wildly, forgive freely, and keep your eyes fixed on the horizon I knew you would reach." Angels sing the refrain. God smiles and inclines his ear. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A life that answers to the deepest longings of your heart, and a destiny that matches the prayers your mother offered on your behalf. Share this message with someone who needs the certainty that love endures beyond the veil. Comment your truth below and tell us what promise you are claiming today. Subscribe for more divine revelations and let these words be a lamp you return to when the night feels long. Go now with the quiet thunder of heaven behind you, with your mother's laughter like a bell in your spirit, and with the conviction that the best is not only possible but approaching. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it begins when you step forward in the small, faithful yes. Do not close your ears now, for there is another unfolding the heavens press into being. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A gentle sovereignty that will rearrange ordinary minutes into a sacred chronology. Hear this like a bell struck at the center of your chest. Your life is not a loose scattering of events. It is a melody being composed note by hands that know how to heal. Your mother stands in the wings of that composition and smiles, for she has always heard the tune you were born to sing. She says, "Sing it now." Angels say, "We will tune the heavens to your voice." God says, "I will make the notes ring true." There will be encounters that feel accidental but are authored. A conversation over coffee, a passing compliment, a glance that holds too long. These are threads woven by providence. Your mother taught you to see providence in small things. She kept vigil over the subtle as if it were altar fire. She whispers now, "Do not dismiss those small encounters. They are signposts." Angels say, "We will place signposts with precision." Don't skip. The map is being revealed one mark at a time. If you carry a private sorrow that makes ordinary light seem dim, bring it before the altar of small mercies. Offer it like a coin with sacred intent, less to buy a favor and more to acknowledge the weight you bear. Your mother entrusted you with the practice of sacred offerings, small, repeated acts that change the ambient air. She says, "Give your sorrow to the one who counts every tear." Angels say, "We are collecting them, and God will redeem them into purpose." Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, a repurposing of pain into power. There will be invitations to slow down that you will mistake for delays. Do not mistake divine rest for postponement. Rest is not a gap in productivity. It is the hinge on which your future turns. Your mother's counsel was always practical about rest. She taught you the holiness of pausing, the wisdom of a tea poured carefully, the sanctity of quiet presence. She says now, "Rest and prepare. The harvest needs you whole." Angels say, "We will guard your rest." God says, "I will preserve what you have sown." Don't skip. The season that follows your rest will require all the trueness of your being. There is a refining kindness at work that will ask of you a new level of generosity, not only with treasure, but with time, with attention, with mercy. Generosity is not only a river that flows outward. It becomes a deepening channel within you. Your mother practiced this until it became her breath. She says, "Give yourself away in measured love and receive what you cannot plan." Angels say, "We will multiply the giving." God says, "I will return to you in ways that astonish the mind." Don't skip. The multiplication is underway. You will be tempted to compare the speed of your blessing to the speed of another's. Comparison will present itself as a fair judge, but is a false witness. Your timeline is sacred to you. It cannot be borrowed or hurried. Your mother, who watched seasons across many lives, says, "Trust the timing written for you." Angels say, "We will help you keep your eyes on your own road." God says, "I will not give you someone else's crown." Don't skip. Your promise is appearing in its appointed hour. When doubt climbs the ladder of your faith, speak to it with the voice of memory. Remember the days you thought you would not survive and the quiet ways grace found you then. Memory is a weapon against despair. It is evidence that proves God's track record in your life. Your mother's final syllables are a catalogue of such moments. She says, "Remember the times you were carried." Angels say, "We will place reminders in your path." Don't skip. The reminders will arrive like breadcrumbs, leading you toward the feast. There are relationships that require brave conversations, the kind that feel like stepping into cold water, but begin the healing. Courageous speech is not always eloquent. Sometimes it is simply honest and humble. Your mother taught you to speak truth with tenderness. She says now, "Say the thing that needs to be said, and then let the rest be in God's hands." Angels say, "We will carry your words and buffer their landing." Don't skip. The reconciliations that follow may look different than you imagined, but they will be true. If you have been carrying a secret longing that feels ridiculous or impossible, Place it like a seed at the edge of your life and tend it with small acts. Longing is often the rough sketch of a calling. Your mother saw the sketches in you before you could see them, and she tucked them into prayer. She says, nurture the longings. They are the first drafts of destiny. Angels say, we will water those seeds. God says, I will bless the small beginnings. Don't skip. The small beginnings will become the architecture of your tomorrow. There will be a moment, perhaps sooner than you expect, when the noise of the world quiets and you hear a single, clear instruction. Go here, say that, stay or leave. Trust that instruction. It is not confusion, it is alignment. Your mother's voice now will add authority to that instruction. Move. Angels say, we will make the ground steady beneath your feet. God says, I will open what needs opening. Don't skip. The action you take in obedience will echo in ways you cannot yet measure. You are invited to become a steward not just of things, but of time and tenderness and testimony. Stewardship honors what you have been given and multiplies it for others. Your mother was a steward of both bread and story. She kept both with reverence. She says, be a keeper of good things and pass them on. Angels say, we will assist in multiplication. God says, I bless faithful stewardship. Don't skip. The reward is as much in the giving as in the receiving. There will be storms and you will not be promised immunity. But you are promised accompaniment. Storms become the proof of resilience, and resilience is a currency heaven uses to fund future courage. Your mother, who weathered many storms, teaches you now. Stand in the storm with a hand held out to the next person. Angels say, we will shelter you and your reaching. God says, I will steady the ship. Don't skip. The harbor is coming. There is a soft command in heaven to celebrate the small wins. When you receive a kind word, when a bill is paid, when sleep comes without terror, mark it. Your mother kept a ledger of small victories and celebrated them as if they were crowns. She says, throw a little party for the small mornings. Angels say, we will sing those small songs with you. God says, I notice the tiny triumphs. Don't skip. The habit of celebration grows a spirit of gratitude that unlocks larger doors. You are not tasked with carrying everyone's burden. You are invited to carry what is yours and to lovingly assist where you can. Distinguish between compassion and codependence. Your mother was wise in the art of helping without losing herself. She says, love by strengthening, not by rescuing at the cost of your soul. Angels say, we will guide your boundaries. God says, I will give the strength to say no when needed. Don't skip. The strength you cultivate will protect your mission. As the days of this message fold into your life, receive a new rhythm, a cadence that alternates bold steps with soft rests, loud decisions with whispered prayers. Your mother taught you the rhythm of patience and audacity. She danced both without apology. She says, balance your brave with your stillness. Angels say, we will keep your rhythm. God says, I will consecrate your steps. Don't skip. The music of your life is rearranging to the key of promise. Now, beloved, as this continuation reaches toward its closing, let the final wave of blessing wash gently over you. Receive peace that binds your wounds, courage that outlives fear, clarity that clarifies not to overwhelm but to liberate, provision that arrives like a trustworthy friend, and a community that steadies and celebrates you. Your mother's last instruction in this unfolding is simple and fierce. Live fully, love wildly, and let heaven's promises find you. Angels say, we will march alongside you. God says, I will perfect what concerns you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Take the next right step, however small, and watch as the heavens answer with a yes that changes everything. Share this message with someone who must know their mother's love still moves. Comment your truth below and claim the promises declared over you. Subscribe for more divine revelations and let these whispered instructions become the steady drum guiding your days. Go now, loved one, with your mother's blessing like a cloak around you, with angels lighting the road and with God's hand steady beneath your own. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge, a life reformed by love and purpose, is waiting for you, and it begins when you say yes. Hold the line of this message a moment longer. The heavens are not yet finished unrolling what they have prepared for you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. A final layering of grace that will sit like a warm hand over the places that have been cold for too long. Hear this now. Your mother stands at the pivot of your days and says, "Take the small courage and carry it as if it were an anthem." Angels lean in close to harmonize with that anthem. God says, "I will make your small courage a bridge to large things." There are mirror moments ahead when the reflection you see will not match the story you have been telling yourself. Do not recoil from that dissonance. Let it be a doorway. Your mother taught you how to look at yourself without flinching, with tenderness and a readiness to forgive. She says now, "Meet yourself as I met you, with gentle insistence toward growth." Angels say, "We will hold the mirror steady so you may see the truth that heals." Don't skip. The revelation in your reflection will change the ways you move forward. You will find provision in unexpected imaginings, ideas that arrive late at night, solutions whispered while your hands are busy, connections formed on walks where you thought you were only walking to clear your head. Providence loves to dress up as imagination. Your mother planted seeds of imagination in your heart and watered them with prayers. She says, "Trust the ideas you thought were fanciful." Angels say, "We will convert imagination into opportunity." God says, "I will bless your inventive heart." Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. An idea that becomes passage. There is a spiritual economy at work. What you sow in sincerity finds its return in living proof. Plant small acts of honesty, of tenderness, of faithfulness, and watch how the ledger of heaven records them as capital. Your mother kept such an economy. She invested her days in small faith. She says, "Invest boldly in ordinary goodness." Angels say, "We will steward the returns." God says, "I will multiply your faithfulness." Don't skip. The multiplication is nearer than you imagine. If loneliness visits, remember that even in the hush you are accompanied. There is a company of witnesses who have loved you and who continue to love you across the thin places. Your mother is among those witnesses, sending a steady warmth that says, "I am here." Angels say, "We will keep you company when the night feels too long." God says, "I am near to the brokenhearted." Don't skip. Something huge is waiting. A companionship that arrives in the most faithful forms, often through people who will show up at just the right time. There will be a subtle yet mighty shift in the things you value. You will begin to favor depth over surface, presence over perfection, mercy over judgment. This reordering will bring peace that the world cannot manufacture. Your mother reoriented her priorities in ways that taught you how to choose well. She says, "Let your priorities be anchored in love." Angels say, "We will help you set your compass." God says, "I will make your values fruitful." Don't skip. The fruit of this shift will sustain you and those you love. When you face crossroads, deal with them as the sacred choices they are. Do not hasten for the sake of comfort. Slow down enough to hear the small voice that knows the way. Your mother would sit with you in the quiet and wait until you could hear yourself. She says now, practice listening. Angels say, "We will make the right path audible." God says, "I will guide the steps of the willing." Don't skip. The path will reveal itself when you pause to hear. There is a healing in the remembering that is not nostalgia, but reclamation. Remember the names, the recipes, the stories that made you laugh, and keep them alive by naming them. Your mother kept memory as a living thing and tended it like a garden. She says, "Tell the stories again." Angels say, "We will carry them forward." God says, "I bless the remembrance that heals." Don't skip. In remembering, you reclaim pieces of yourself that grief tried to steal. You will encounter tests that feel like final judgments, but are actually invitations to deeper faith. Tests are not to humiliate you, they are to certify you. Your mother faced tests with a bravery that taught you what steadiness looks like. She says, "Stand firm." You are being certified. Angels say, "We will stand as witnesses to your endurance." God says, "I refine what is true." Don't skip. The certification will usher you into a place of authority you did not know you had. There is a particular kind of blessing reserved for those who hold to beauty, who cultivate it in song, in story, in gardens, in small acts that honor the created world. Beauty is a sacrament of the divine. It attracts grace. Your mother adored beauty in small ways and taught you to do the same. She says now, keep beauty in your days. Angels say, we will escort grace toward the beautiful. God says, I respond to tenderness. Don't skip. The grace that follows beauty will arrange favor in surprising patterns. If you have been carrying a secret shame, bring it into the light of compassion. Shame shrinks in the presence of understanding and expands under judgment. Your mother offered you non-judgment long before you could understand it. She whispers, bring your shame to the well of mercy. Angels say, we will carry it away. God says, I will clothe you with dignity. Don't skip. The light of mercy will dissolve the power shame has held over you. There will be doors that open only after a season of steady preparation. Do not mistake inactivity for failure. Sometimes preparation is unseen and slow, but it lays the foundation for astonishing entrances. Your mother prepared with patient faith. She knew that foundations matter. She says, keep preparing even when the door seems closed. Angels say, we will finish the preparations. God says, I will open the door at the appointed time. Don't skip. The grand entrance is being readied even now. You will be tempted to hurry the miracle. Resist that temptation by cultivating gratitude for what is already present. Gratitude short-circuits anxiety and attracts clarity. Your mother was a master of grateful noticing, and in her quiet catalogue of thanks, she found daily joy. She says, name the blessings as you go. Angels say, we will echo your gratitude into provision. God says, I bless thankful hearts. Don't skip. The miracle you await will arrive. Faster when thanksgiving paves the road. There is a sweetness in the future reserved for those who keep covenant. Relationships holy, not simply romantic covenants, but covenants of friendship, of community, of integrity. Keep your promises, even small ones, for they build trust that calls down blessing. Your mother honored the small promises and taught you to be reliable. She says, keep your word. It becomes a seed. Angels say, we will water that seed. God says, I will make your faithfulness fruitful. Don't skip. The harvest of trust is abundant. As this continuing voice bends toward its closing chapter, feel the firming of a truth you can carry into every morning. You are not defined by the worst thing you have done, nor by the cruelest thing said to you. You are defined by the love that has held you and by the goodness you return. Your mother anchored you with this definition and now reinforces it. Define yourself by the love. Angels say, we will remind you. God says, I will sustain you. Don't skip. The new identity will outlast the old accusations. Now, beloved, receive this final wide-armed blessing. May your feet find steady paths. May your hands hold what is holy. May your heart remain soft toward the suffering and vigilant toward joy. Your mother breathes this benediction across the veil. Be brave, be gentle, be true. Angels join the blessing. God inclines his ear and speaks peace. The countdown that has been humming through this message reaches a close only to open into action. Do not withhold this hope from another trembling heart. Share this message so that another voice at the edge of despair might hear the echo of a mother's love and the surety of heaven's favor. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it multiplies when you invite others to believe it with you. Comment your truth below and declare the promise you are claiming today. Subscribe for more divine revelations and return to these words whenever you need to be steadied. Go now with the assurance that you are loved, that you are chosen, and that the heavens are conspiring in quiet and radiant ways on your behalf. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it begins when you answer with a wholehearted yes.